Hello everyone, I am the Push 3004. Welcome back to MineMogul. Thank you for coming to hang out with me. I always enjoy having you here, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, and let's get into some gaming. So right now, there are some things happening here that I would like to show you, and one of those is I decided just to go ahead and continue making copper plates, because we're going to have to make them into the whatever we need next, and I kind of forgot what we're going to need, but we do have that, so I've been just kind of letting them build up here for a little bit. I may take a few down, you know, and trade a few of those in. Get a little bit of money, extra money in, it isn't going to hurt. And then I also have a huge pile of rubies and diamonds over here that have been, you know, all polished and stuff. We're going to need that, as you can see on the left-hand side, polished diamond, polished emerald, which I put some in, and polished rubies. So we do have that, and then there's also polished gold plates that we're going to have to put in too. So I do have that. We need the pipe rollers, what we need. And I have been working on this, as you can see, and also have a huge stack of the emeralds. I did move them because I wanted to get this stuff going here. And I've made a couple of changes. We will be doing some things, changing some things. I just really don't need to take that right now because, or keep that right now. And I've also had a huge pile of gold bars over here because I'm going to need those and polished emeralds here. So I've been working on stuff. I also did put in another driller over here, another miner. This one has iron and coal. So there's going to be quite a bit of iron coming up here and then dropping down into there. And then there is coal dropping from here and also here. And just going down into the thing that, you know, washes the coal. And then it'll drop out a ruby every now and then and polishes it at the same time. I did get the gold a little bit closer, right down here. As you can see, I did take it quite a ways farther. So therefore it's easier to, you know, get to and all of that. And I also did get the diamonds to, well, whenever they do come out, drop off to the side here so they're easier to get. So therefore we have all of that stuff going on. That's going to help out a lot. The heck is that? That's a weird looking thing right there, man. That looks odd. I'm going to take that out there. I just noticed that right now. I didn't even notice that before. I don't know what that is. It's very weird looking. So maybe what we ought to do is just take this guy over here, put him with this other stuff, which I'm thinking is just going to have to go like back. Oh, it looks like it's covered in a coal or something. That's what it looks like to me. Huh. Very, very interesting. That's a piece of iron. I'm going to put him in. There we go. See, there's a ruby right there. Put him in here so we can get that all smelted up too. Okay. So, we're going to have to do a lot of things. I need the polished gold plates. I already have the polished gold, so I'm not too worried about that. Now I just need to make gold plates. So, what I can probably do is set that up here, potentially. Let me just go see what I can do. And hopefully I will be able to. 9. I'm going to turn that guy like that. And I'll just go ahead and do that. I think that's the right thing. Yes, that should be the right thing. I don't know how well this is actually going to work. I may actually have to move him back some and take a couple of these guys out. So, you know, I can do this a little bit easier. There we go, that should work. Alright. There we go. Let me just go ahead and actually take these. I'll get all those guys put in and we'll see how much that's actually going to help. And hopefully it'll be able to take quite a bit of them. Then we'll have all of these. We need 80 of those, so that's going to take a good little bit to do. Let me just go ahead and take like a decent little amount of this. I've been saving these back, and occasionally I'll put some more in from time to time. Okay, looks like there's coal there. I'm going to have to definitely get that separated. As you know, you got to keep them separated. Alright. So, this game is a lot of fun. I've said that before. I really do like it. It's a blast. It takes a bit to get into, you know, but it is a lot of fun. I do like it. I do recommend it. Let's put it like that. I've had a lot of fun with this so far, and I like how they just keep on guiding you all the time, you know, to keep you going and all of that stuff. I think that's really good. I don't know if I dropped coal over here or not. I guess I'll find out as I go, or not. Yeah, coal. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a few more of those plates. Probably not that many. There we go. And then I'll start taking those plates over. I could probably just move that over there, but for right now, I'm just going to do it like this. That way I have them. So I need 80 of these plates. I have $47,000, as you can see. So yeah, the more of this stuff that we get in, the better off we're going to be. I have a whopping lot of stuff stacked everywhere. I know we're going to be needing a lot of it, so, you know, there is that. Okay, that's going to help. That's going to give us quite a bit more. How many is that? 33. That seemed like a lot more than that, but I guess if they say it's 33, then it is 33. Probably not to take huge gobs of it, but, you know. Let me go see if I can put some in so I can actually, you know, run down there nice and neat, perhaps. Then we could have a whole bunch more plates in there. I also did open that up with the plates. I went to the T, and there's a whole bunch of stuff here that we can do. So, we have all of this stuff, and I need to put in those gems and all of that, so I'm going to wait for those plates to be done. And in the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and start putting in some of these gems so we can get that done. Making quite a bit more money, and that should help out a little bit. Okay, there we go. That should probably give us enough emeralds, or so I hope. It's gonna be close. Let's put it like that. There's a diamond. See if I can pull out some of the diamonds and get those guys in, and hopefully I will be able to. And then I'll get some of the emeralds in, and we'll get that finished off. And hopefully this will work out pretty good. I also do have another very small stack, but a stack of just like unpolished diamonds. So if I do need those for anything, you know, I can get those. I know I don't have to be saving this stuff, but I want to save some of it back. So if I do need like a large amount of cash or something, you know, to buy things, I can put a whole bunch of those in, and then I can buy the thing, you know, pretty quick. Okay, there's a good portion of the gems. We will only need 2 more of the rubies. 1 more diamond and 2 rubies, and that's fine. I will just go and take this ruby. And I'll take 1 more ruby, and then I'll get another diamond, and that should do that. Now, all I gotta do is go find the diamond. Doggone it. He's down there somewhere. There he is. All right, now we'll have these done. That's going to help. That's going to give us quite a bit more, and then we just need 5 of these. Let me just go and put in a few. I have been putting them in from time to time, like I said, so there is that. Okay, we only need 3. I am actually going to just drop those. Then I will take this. And I'll put on all these guys. That way that's done. Ta-da! Okay, that one is now done. That's awesome. Let's go get those plates. Let's go see what we got here. We have an awful lot of plates here, and that's awesome. That's going to help. I will move stuff closer soon. I just got to make sure, you know, that I have everything the way I want it. And I have been buying a whole bunch of, like, the conveyors and stuff and putting those everywhere that I can. I guess I could actually do it like that, too. There we go. Okay, that'll help. I have no idea how it actually does it in that little tiny hole, but I guess it does. We have 66. Let me go and take a decent little amount more of that. I don't want all of them, that's for sure. Just want a few at a time so I can, you know, get them in. And then we can continue making more stuff. We should have some extra money left over too. Maybe we can buy another mine or something like that, or another path. Maybe what I'll do is I will try to take just those guys. How about that? There we go. That should work. And now we're going to be having a whopping lot more of those plates. We're getting very close. Going to be over 70 right there. And then we're going to have to get the casting furnace and the pipe roller, but I know that stuff is very expensive, so like 30,000 expensive. Sweet. That actually might be all of them, you know that? I don't think it is, but it could be. It's going to be awfully close. I like how that stacks up all like that. That's awesome. Okay, that'll all be fed in. There's the plates. Yay! Alright, 57,000. And almost everything that is here, most everything, all of these emeralds have all been coming from basically there. So, not all of them, but a good portion of them. And here's the stuff that hasn't been polished. And I am saving some of those back, you know, just so that I can have them. And then I'm just putting in, you know, different piles of stuff so that way I can have things in different ways. And then if I do need something, I can just go ahead and grab it. Okay, let's go see what it's going to take to get the pipe roller. Bends 2 plates into a pipe. That's 14,000, but the casting furnace is the expensive part. So let's go ahead and get this pipe roller. We'll get that. Cha-ching. There we go. Let's go see. That should be... I don't know what that is. That's a rod extruder. I don't want that. Let's go see about the pipe roller. There we go. Okay. 3... Sweet. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to turn this guy like that, or maybe not. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I guess what I can do is maybe I'll back him up to like maybe there. I can put him up a little bit more, like maybe that. That should work. And then we will get in a couple of these. There we go. Alright, now that we have that, let me begin by just trying to take just a couple of them at a time, and I guess I should probably also have a couple of these guys. That would really help out a lot. Okay, there we go. Those guys onto there, and let's go see if we can get some plates, huh? That's cool. I like that. So we're gonna have 40 of those. And that's okay too. I can just go ahead and load up a few of these at a time. And hopefully this will work out okay. Oh, don't want that drill. Kind of forgot about that drill being there. Guess what I ought to do is kind of move stuff to different areas so I don't have to worry about picking it up, since I'm going to be, you know, doing this a little bit differently. And I could actually, in all honesty, do something a little bit different here. I could always move that guy up there and get those done way up there, and then just drop in a whole bunch of plates, you know, that would be good. Alright, I did get this set up. I had these guys going backwards for some reason, and I don't know why, but that does happen. Okay. Then, I'm definitely going to have to see if I can pick those guys out and get them over to there somehow. That's going to be fun amongst all of this, isn't it? Let me just go ahead and put you guys in there, and I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do this. This is going to be a tremendous amount of work. Let me just go and pick this guy up, and then I will see about having one of these done. If I can get this guy actually going down, then that would be good too. Okay, so it looks like right now we need to do a polished iron pipe. So we need a plate thing, and then we're going to have to do some more 80 more polished copper pipes. That's going to be fun. So a whole bunch of copper pipes are going to be coming. Let me just go and take this stuff, because I really don't need it. Right here, at least. And we'll see if I can drop down another one of these steep ones. Hopefully I can. There we go, that should work. Alright, all of those guys are going to be coming. I am actually going to take quite a few of these plates up there and see if I can get a whole bunch of those happening. This is going to take a little bit to do, but at least I do have them, so that's actually going to help out a lot. I did get the iron stuff going down there. I am chewing through these plates, so I do have quite a few of them gone now, and that's actually good. And this actually makes for a pretty good way up, I do gotta say. That actually works out really good. There are quite a few plates falling off to the side, but you know, that does happen. Especially when you're dealing with this kind of bulk, you know. But I've been having fun with this. This is a blast. These guys just sometimes don't like to cooperate very good, but it's coming along pretty good, and that's all I can ask for. So, I could have a whopping lot of plates here that I can use, you know, to get some other stuff done when I need to. Oh, I just saw a roll right there. There we go. Okay, we're getting very close to having those done with the copper pipes, and then the iron pipes are, of course, being done right now. So I just had an angle turn into there, and that should work like that. We're getting a lot of stuff happening here. It's getting crazy, 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 and there's so much, you know, happening at once. I am gonna trade in a few of these guys, because I really think I need to. Okay, then we do have enough money. We should be able to actually get a casting furnace. It is 32,000. It's going to be a lot. We already have the mold. So I guess what we can do is... Okay, let's go ahead and do this. We'll get that. We can't afford any more, but we could get this ore analyzer and tracks how many items a minute pass through it. I think we already have something like that. I think, but maybe we don't. Maybe we already got that. We already do have the ore analyzer. Okay, so that also says how much stuff is going through and all of that. We already have enough of those. As far as I know, we have everything that we need. Let's go see what all this guy does. So that's not it. That is it right there. Large furnace with changeable molds. Add coal to the side and iron to the top to create steel. Oh boy. That is going to be fun. Steel ingots. Okay. I need to go see how I'm going to set this guy up, because right now I really don't know. Let me just go see here. So, the coal is going to go in there, so that means we're definitely going to have... Well, let's just go see. That's mostly coal. That is iron. We're going to have to get a coal node to just produce the coal. That's going to go into there, and then we can have iron go in the top. And I'm guessing that it would probably be best to do iron, crushed iron, or iron ingots. I'm guessing crushed iron. I may have to rework this a little bit over here and just go see what I can do. This is probably going to take a little bit to get set up, and I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Now, I do have this set up. It is funky, but it does work, so I'm having all that go, you know, like I did. But then it comes over here to this casting place. I did figure out how to put in those casting molds, and it's a little bit of a work. There we go, right and left click, and then it will put them in, and then you have that. Now I have the coal dropping down here, because I haven't figured out a better way to get it over there yet. So I'm going to see if, maybe what I ought to do is a little bit differently, and actually have that go into there like that. There we go. Then I can take this, put that on there, and then we can see if we can get some steel going, huh? Okay, those are just iron bars. I'm not too worried about those. Let's go see if we can get some more coal in there, because if we can, that would be the best. And then we'll be able to get some good steel happening. So I guess that if you don't have anything in there, it will just make plates. And that is okay too. And I guess that is going to happen. Okay, I don't know exactly how this works or anything. I'm just going to have to wait and see. I also need more coal. got to get some more coal into there. This is going to be fun. Hopefully this will work out the way that I want, and then we can have some steel starting to pop out, and then we can get that in. I do have a whole bunch of those copper pipes, 120 in there. Oh, I guess we need more copper pipes. Okay. Polished emerald gems. I need 2 of those. Let me just see if I can actually very carefully, and how do you like that? Did it? Just right. Yay! Got those 2 in. I'm gonna have to go and get some iron from somewhere and go see if I can make that actually coal. Because the coal is a little bit of a slow part right now. Ah, that turns green like that. Okay, got it. Hopefully this will help, and then we'll be able to have some good ingots or something. Hey, look at that, look at that, look at that. Yay! That's awesome how it does that. I love that. Alright, so we need steel ingots, and might as well just go ahead and put those in as they are. I'll worry about making some more later. We're getting in a whole bunch of, let me see, we need, okay. I'm going to take a whole bunch of these guys up, see if I can get a whole bunch of them going too, because this is going to be a huge work. Alright, this is going to be a lot of work, but it is a lot of fun. Let me see if I can get those steel going. Okay, the coal is definitely going to be helping that, and then I can hopefully get some good ingots happening. I just need a lot of coal. I'm probably going to have to set up a mine or another coal place for sure. Okay, and then that should turn green. I just need to... Oh, gotta do so much stuff. Let me go see if I can find some more of the coal. Hopefully I can. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to do something like that. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to get coal going. And then I will have the copper just drop. And I guess I will figure out a way to do something with it. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So I think I have a pretty good system here right now. I have the coal up here. I have been bringing coal over, and of course it's dropping everywhere because, you know, that's what coal does, apparently, in my game. So because I kind of was like going on the fly, everything is kind of working out. But I have all the coal going here, it's dropping into there, and that green dial right there with the little black arrow, that needs to be in the green for that to work right. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a little bit of this and just keep on pumping that into there. That'll keep that going. That will get this other going, and that should help out quite a bit. I'm just going to go and drop extra coal and stuff in here just because I don't need it right now. And I guess I can just go and take quite a few of those too. That isn't going to hurt. I have been trying to dump more stuff in just to keep the money up because it is, you know, getting a little tight right now. But we do have 35,000 again, but it did take a bit to get all of that. So I'm just going to keep on working on this for a little bit. I do have the gold shut off. I just moved all those ingots down there because I don't need them right now for the time being. And I'll just see if I can get a whole bunch of rubies going on because I'm probably going to need to sell quite a few of those. If I can, that would probably help out a lot. We are getting a lot of the copper pipes going right now, and that's good. That's going to help. And this is just going to be a whopping lot of fun to try to get this stuff done as quickly as I can while I, you know, still can. What the heck? There's a rod in there? Yeah, I guess I didn't know that there's a rod in there, but that does happen, I guess. That's going to happen. Was just kind of dropping everything everywhere, you know, so... In any case, we do have steel happening. It is not the quickest process, but we do have steel happening, and you just left-click to put those molds in, those things right there. And then you will get the steel ingots, and we're going to have to get steel rods, polished steel rods. So we're going to have some more polishers and stuff, and this is getting absolutely crazy. That's what I can say. Let me get these guys out from there, so that way it can, you know, continue. I guess this is going to be the best that's about going to work, because it is kind of being really, really funky right now with everything. Looks like there's a whole bunch of copper in there too. I don't really want that, so maybe I'll just see if I can get this somewhat sorted, and then I will get this underway. We are making ingots. We do have a lot of coal. I'm probably not going to use this coal over here. And all this copper here is kind of just going to have to be dumped. But that's okay. That can happen. It's all right. Now we're going to be having even more stuff happening, and trying to keep this stuff going is going to be the fun part. But this is MineMogul. Thank you for joining me here. If you've enjoyed the episode, drop a like on the video. The steel is coming. We are getting close to getting all of it. It's just that machine is so big, it takes a lot of... Oh, hey, we just got the steel ingots. All right. Now we need steel gears, and we still need more ingots. That is crazy. This is going to take quite a while to do, I do got to say. But this is fun, and I do enjoy it. So, with all this mess around here happening, if you've enjoyed this episode, drop a like on the video, and hopefully you can see this game and all the madness that is ensuing as well. And I guess if you were paying attention to what you're doing, it wouldn't be so bad. But, or if I was paying attention to what I was doing, it wouldn't be so bad. But I didn't think it was going to get quite this nutsy, but it is, and that is actually pretty doggone awesome, I do gotta say. So, you have a great day, and we will continue making a whole bunch of stuff here, and hopefully we will get a lot of stuff happening. It's just going to be crazy for a little while, and that's probably half the fun here, just getting all this stuff going. You have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.